Alright, abusia mambo bibia akwaba na memfa ombra yem platform eso. Yankopon enhira papa. Abusia entia mega mense kan se. Yebekọ ne kwakutie mu nsem. High court wetimi order se omuntia 270,000 Ghana cedis. Emfama omo a omo hu kae no ewo election 2020 omo mu shitu omo ko omo no. Abusia ensem boba papa sanso na yebeko akwakuti ensen mu nkyeremu na Dr. Yahu Temakulu the founding member of NPP amanyuko no ye nenim se wakasa oni Bola Ray bra okoye no one-on-one interview on Star Chat enkomodidi epiem by de na no hye na wura no odibetum se easy no how enema AC koso and how things are moving no. The Electoral Commissioner Addo Mensa should do the right thing so that this country will live in peacefully and harmony what you say in this coming election. Ura kasa we ya anche less than 72 hours and easy and nkrofo omufre meeting chenchile bi any press conference bi enyezo ensem boboba okrom ha ibekwa akotie mu nkiremu na Dr. Yahu Temakulu kiremu a yewura amoka ne sen Jemensa ni kunu efre no na ofre na or talk about the election, how peacefully it is going to be, and also okasi nenim su okasi su pin se on kasanche ne yire no na onye the right thing. If the right thing is done now, in fact Ghana will all live in a peaceful way. Jebeko liekwa kutie ensemu emunchiremu bra Mugabe mercy etna inside politics akongwa kesi en so ewo SYZ Power FM atiase nsemo digu akwan mu nsemo dwedwem no yebeko liekwa kutie bi enye easy krom ha ayeshi papa Ghana yeshi esanse enema nkoyi. The people want change. People want things to be changed, especially in our governments and as our governance. What you say, you say yes, and your best son, and so. And could it be said, Dr. Yahu Temakulu, or Kasawi, and a Jane Mensa and Akuffo, or more a holy press conference, and now say a Jane and Ekoso. Abusia and Senina Ewanum, Yanko, name Kumpoti, and Senim Munchiremu. What you say? You bet Yahu Temakulu ni voice ewo nsenimu bra Mugabe etwetwensem ediba yenko ti na afenso techiman south tutu na ekoso said the medical can first na 270,000 2.7 billion the old Ghana cedis and a court our daso mumfama enkrofo no. What you say each yenko put in senimu emfa embra yakoba na kabi adbeto aso medin mega subscribe for latest updates pomodina na fa comment tum na yenkinkan emfa mo na bibia intim enkoso wano emfa ma platform eso. What you say yenkoti nsema emfa embra.
Former Ghana ambassador to Serbia, former GFA president, what the NCB at Judicial, Dr. Yahu Temakulu Ekani and say, Usha Electoral Commission or Te Akunyansi Sisiana, Adesa Nejuma Oye, Nejuma Nya Papa, Sunset Mamu4 into me and Tina baby, near you within every one constituency near Makupimu Pusiga Abra, Womunim Hohe, na the Echo Swing Electoral Commission, a year my man, a Jane Mensa. Ni kunu afre Dr. Yahu Temakulu say moaben dia na ekoso Yahu Temakulu say asumdwe betimi aba onto ne yere Jemensa for say onye the right thing. Yahu Temakulu say o man no yete tambom so ba bia nema ekono enya de a ekoyi Electoral Commission nema wo ye ni nyina no wo ye to favor the ye aban a wote esui na nema wo ye nyina no hwe ya wodi wo ye ne na ebetumi de aba o my Ghana mu eno ama enei Dr. Yahu Temakulu sema okaye no edimputupru meeting ama Electoral Commission afrese ene efri sabire koyei womne sentwefo eba bidinhye mu de bekoso obi ano ye de nyina bi fri ho ede abrewo nemom yentie ensema Dr. Yahu Temakulu ede etudwan.
The elections we are going to have now, we have to be careful.
Are you worried?
I am worried. I am worried because of the behavior of the Electoral Commission.
If
there will be a problem, I'm coming.
You're a senior citizen. You can invite them. You can go to them. You can write to them.
No. At times it's hard to think about certain things. You are right. You are right. The Electoral Commissioner, I know very, very well.
Oh, you know her?
I said very well. When I was a kid, I was a pet to his father, to her father, Dr. Bluku Aloti. Now, recently the husband called me. The husband I know very well, Charles Mensah. I met him, and it was about how to have peace during these elections. And I told him, let your wife do the right thing.
You said that to him?
Oh, yes. He's alive. You can ask him. Let your wife do the right thing. Because what is happening now, if we are not careful and certain things are not put in place, the Electoral Commission will walk us into disaster. Mind my words, I'm telling you.
Are you not instilling fear in the people? Are you not causing fear and panic?
Fear? No. There are wrongs going on. And the wrongs must be put right. You follow me? There are wrongs going on. They know it. How can you transfer a whole group of people from a particular place to another place without their knowledge? They can't deny that. You follow me? And certain methods that they are using. If we want peace in this country, then we must be serious about it.
Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo and Amote and Kano statesman Omagana Okasa was say Mark Man West. When Okasa says Ghana for to about Edema Ayanadua who learn a better lesson. Okay, you say Mark Man West. Also Jakasa. Osimami wo be woke or the man we be ko ejem. Or say mu obe butu o man no. San say e bia wo se wo de to no on fan to ho. Na ni kunu afre wo no je men se kunu afre Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo say de ekoso yi ekosen. Se ka kire wo yere say onye the right thing. Na niema enye. Ibeja na sia. Breaking news. Sesia ekasen. High Court ama order say Techiman serve about 2 course 2020 Woma etutu okun omo mo prepare no yentua omo 270,000 Ghana cedis 2.7 billion. High Court ruling omo diaba order omo diaba sesia eno no. Well, is it because Johnson has said, Katia say, Peace Park no, your best sign agreement na. There was a near be a yearning na muditum. As I'm not calling a court to say, Minim cross as him we never call to. The IGP so bet you more mutu nana. Dampa be. I was so west were going on so no. You better see a compensate you man. Dear Nekoso, where you breaking news and them say High Court to order. Said 270,000 Ghana cedis. Yet to amass our victims, no? Each 2.7 billion old Ghana cedis. Breaking news. And Kenson Keja. Sahana Otia. What is some? Hana do a feeding no tour. What is some? I would do a cost of my Ghana. Dr. Nyawo Tamaklo kasa no in less than 72 hours Electoral Commission say omo sedwefo share mo on pusiga sa voter transfer issues no. Some say register no robust and what fit for elections. So what is wrong? Press conference no say if all is well Dia na mobile Ghana for. Sabi the same Jimina 1 + 1 was say 2 no, and this useless woman one managed the affairs of the electoral commission on any boss man no 1 + 1 it to me 5. This is logical reasoning. Say moko secondary school man mathematics logical reasoner me say we a logic. Adetini timi transfer nipa more than 3,000. Addo moko ato force in constituency. Your transfer will be without his or her knowledge. Adini free one constituency echo pusiga. Useless ones. And you are telling Ghanaians, as I say, sa register ya muoi a credible, bibia won't be a kama. Sabe. By Jimmy for the Becan Simulati actually Ghana for. Me one I would to say is our register no nipa ba could need to me appear with different voters register code numbers. So phone some sabi Jimmy Sama Moya electoral commission no move say better ho ya be hands say Jimmy Sama fa ko wura menanum na my way jantum Ghana and sida the opposite Ghana and so no makasa say nipa no obeda don't pay my way ye so person di eja eto my way mu no obeda obenya safo ye buni be ya kana sem me see the pay my Ghana ye pay my way say ye. So my way a jet or my way muno. Send upon obeda. Ghana will not die. So the late president at America Ghana will not burn and Ghana will not die. But the end is how those useless one baga bigger for now. One more case handy over power no. Emre soin. Ebi mu beto America and handy over. Womu di tuo no be and niema omo so omo wa womu di akaka be sam no omo be nyina no etuo no me se woto na ato a wo be yeden wo di beto ho adwane yemu bi yakasa ye nim de aka ho yemu bi me se yakasa se mawo yakasa se mema, and they should be very careful. Wo bi eni wo betimi de o my way akojem Rollins at the etuo abaje o my way. Ebreso ya say o se akwa kamema meka bia mamuo no. Rollins tiase ya to aba ama Rollins we ne. Ghanaians are renew the mandate man another 4 years. Ebreso ya in 2000 say akwa to aba no. Emre so ya no Ghana for aka say wo mo mpa eye NDC ababiem wo mo ba sesam that time. Now President Mills was Vice President of the Republic of Ghana, second gentleman of the land. Now so Rollins ya we di to abaje power asan ye kwa democratic dispensation mono. Rollins hand over power peacefully to a year Omampenyi Akuffo. Let me take you straight to the Electoral Commission office. Live coverage in every Emerald. And I'm a guest, I host Addo, Movement for Change, or Director for Special Duties. Yakotie Ensema, Ekoso, Electoral Commission office. Mesaba near the Dakanya Saba Betuamoso.
Voters list conversely contains all voters who have been transferred to the polling station within that period. In the preparations towards the 2024 exhibition exercise, the absent voters list and the transferred voters list inadvertently included all transfers that had been done since 2020 when this register was first prepared. This has resulted in a higher than expected number of absent and transferred voters. This understandably may have caused some anxiety to our stakeholders, as exemplified by the press conference addressed by the NDC in the Ejumaku Enyan SCM constituency of the Central Region. The Commission has corrected this anomaly and will share with all the political parties the corrected absent and transferred voters list for each polling station that contains only those applicants who successfully applied for transfers or special voting for the 2024 general elections. It is also absolutely untrue that the Commission has added names to the voters register in a bid to rig the elections for a particular party. Those allegations are without merit and should be disregarded by the public. The EC has no intention of bloating the register to give any political party advantage over the other. As explained earlier, the cumulative transfer data from 2020, 2023, and 2024 were inadvertently summed up in the registers provided to the political parties. This has been corrected and the revised register will be provided after all corrections have been made. The revised transfer list will be shared with the political parties. It is a well-known fact that Ghana has one of the most transparent and inclusive electoral processes in Africa. From registration to declaration of results, all our processes are transparent, inclusive, and open to the political parties and the citizenry. Nothing is hidden. There are no secrets as far as our elections are concerned. Any interested party or citizen can with no effort obtain relevant information on all aspects of the electoral process. Therefore, the suggestion that the peace and the outcome of the election is hinged on the chairperson of the Electoral Commission is completely untrue. We urge the public to ignore statements, even from prominent citizens, that suggest that achieving peaceful elections in 2024 is somehow in the bosom of the chairperson of the Electoral Commission. This Electoral Commission and the Electoral Commission in general has nothing to hide. The Provisional Voters Register is a public document on display and is available online for voters to access in order to verify their details. This is not a secret document. At the end of the day, the final register will be made available to all the political parties as per the law and normal practice. And individuals who also want to have copies of the register can apply to the commission and they will be given copies. The preparation of the register is a human endeavor. There are bound to be mistakes. This is not the first time the commission has recorded mistakes during registration of voters and compilation of the voters register. This has been the case since 1992. The issues range from missing names, swapped photos and gender, wrong additions or omitted names, etc. This is not new, and this is not going to be the last. The exhibition of the Provisional Voters Register, as designed by law, is meant to correct mistakes. The law provides for inclusion of missing names, removal of names that should not be on the register after due process, removal of names that should not be on the exclusions list after due process, correction of gender, proper placement of voters in their polling stations, etc. This is exactly what the Commission is doing, as mandated by law. Since 2020, the Commission has made painstaking efforts to clean the register using a four-pronged approach. Through district electoral officers in the various districts, exhibition officers who work at the exhibition centers, voters who go to check their details at the exhibition centers, and our IT staff. This was not the case before 2020, and this has ensured a credible register that reflects those who qualify to be on it, while no qualified voter is left out. The public may recall that in 2020, the same negative propaganda was launched about the register during exhibition. The Commission used the issues that came up during the 2020 exhibition to clean the register to ensure it was credible. As a result, there was not a single complaint that came through about the register during and after the 2020 elections. At the end of the day, the 2020 elections were rated very highly by citizens as well as local and international election observers. We call on the public to reject statements that the register is not fit for the 2024 elections or that it is incurably defective. The register is robust and credible. At the end of the day, the final certified register will reflect corrections of all identified errors. Who gives out a document and make it openly accessible to all? Openly accessible to all if the intention is to add on illegal persons. It is important to note that the political parties have copies of the 2020 register, the 2023 register, records of the daily registration reports from the 2024 limited voters registration, and mop-up registration exercises. This is a transparent and inclusive process that is not exclusive to the EC. Therefore, unless they can show any proof, those alleging that the Commission is trying to cook data should be ignored. The Commission reassures the public and its stakeholders that the anomalies detected through the exhibition exercise and their correction do not in any way affect the validity of the voters register and the ability of valid voters to vote on election day. As a commission, we continue to demonstrate and reflect the values of transparency, integrity, and fairness in all our operations. We are fully mindful that the voters register is the bedrock and foundation of an election. We are well aware that a credible voters register is a sine qua non for a transparent, peaceful, and fair election. The Commission is committed to conducting and delivering free, fair, transparent, peaceful, credible, and inclusive elections in December 2024. We entreat the general public to support the Commission for successful general elections in 2024. We thank you very much for your attention. Electoral Commission, transparency and accountability in motion. Thank you very, very much for your attention.
Abaka Jimmy Samrawi was it registered robust and credible, but a human institution, and I say human endeavor. Mistake betimi ayeden aba. Enti omoba correct mistakes na ewo mu no. Na omo de register na ayeden ama political parties no. Na ansa na omoba hand over register no to the various political parties no. Omo be make sure say omo be correct errors bi ayeden ewo ho. We mekasi wa Jimmy amoba kasi medina tem. Brofo no we na na mo say o electoral ewo University of Ghana, Legon. So, some about correcting mistakes, no. It's more correcting mistakes. I will admit to say, register no and yet credible. So, I admit to say, mistakes were na more identify some mistakes in errors in to mobile correct it. Into the political parties be one modern. Sabi Jimmy Force and one modi. Then this phone ye dede. Teme metewa na meto aba ewo ayatamale central. Na useless for way at transfer me the akopu siga. On the election day na me kodu wa yesi medinim. Ya transfer nipa over 3,000 omo ko ato force ko so ase. Na yetna wo say yenya ne sa. Because agenda setting. Ode ye kwoti Jimmy for no twi a sabe ba Jimmy for no twi o ka no twi ye kwoti enwiem
ye bibi na obi anyamfaso na obi nso ho akire na saa nyema ni nyina na ye hye na for se enya ade etwa se ye gitum esan se wo hwa exhibition na ye na exhibition ne buta ye nyina ne se ye the register no ye da register na di na obi ye hu se ne register no etie na infomso bi o register no ho abroni beka se ne ya correct. The exhibition na ye no ye dey here for corrections and can register no ye pepepa and can running share and say ye sans saye no ti ye the register no ebe kire Ghana for na ga wo hwe na ebia na odi na meye ebia ba bi o register se ye fa onko na koto aba no na ye ntumi afo ankoto ti sa ne ma nti na me ye exhibition na sa exhibition na nya afia na shase every 1992 they share sad na se enti ya register bia ya exhibit register no sebe ya yimfumso bia wo hu bia ye besiesie no ti the Electoral Commission pese Ghana for nyina so tene se 2024 elections na ebe no register na ye de be ya dwuma no register ejira na naso abro ni beka say robust credible register obia ochuro ni din bia so opeso oto aba bia no sa ni pakro no ni din be wom ba bi opeso oto aba no so bibia nso ebe ho na bibia atumi aye kama enye san ka bibi se na se ye te se ba bi o ha omo ye transfer no numbers na bro so na the commission kan nyina ne se numbers na bro so the koba ye ni nyina ne se ya keka bom no omo ye transfer ni bi 2020 and 2023 enye san de ka 2024 de no ho. And you have already start 2024 transfers no na ye be 100 2020 ne 2023 de na beka ho na no enye bibia se register ne kura na se the commission panifo ya ne se ya ye sans saye no Tiayan society we the basa the register no so I'm a political parties no more say am panipa na 2024 omo ye transfers no omo adi and also na ya be wie na commission ka say che ya say bebre ya hu odin bebre se be ya be say 2024 elections no e wom say ya ye bi 2020 ma bibia ko kama de ba mpanifo de ma bebre ato akwam Sabe ya 2024 election bibia be ko kama bibia be ko che ya buta ni sabe ya kama che ya nyina wo man ni mu na register na ya de be na senior MD kan no bibia so betumi ya kama na enya Ghana fo nko na e ba sa hye ya ni monyam ewiase afa na nyina nso e be hye omo ni monyam enya ka bibi se 2020 na ye no mu media fo nyina mu bo mu nsema electoral commission local observers, international observers, na muji to muse bibia eko kama. Ti 2024 ways no yebeye bibia na bibia so etumia e kama. Ti yeda mwasipa.
Emofa camera na mano. Mempe essential for rented press for na ya frefre mo na ya mamo envelopes na mo kugina wa ya twere question no na ya de amamo simu nko bisa no. Me wo frame ha me nko pehwe e wo ho. Very well. De me hwe ne mesaka. Was this a register no eye pepepa take you know nkaye nya dan ye exhibition register no ye kama se ne register bia ye de ato aba wo Ghana ho nemo sa register no ye pepepa nkaye nya dan ye nkoye se ye ma ye nya exhibition no bia nkohwe ne din enti amanfo akohwe wo modi an wo se ya transfer wo modi wo kopu siga amafo ya transfer omodi omoko awutu senya is ya wokwa nipa baako ni fonyi da so baye enan with voter code numbers no different over 3000 ya transfer omo adi omoko honorable Atofo constituency ya onye aware timamofo no so transfer omo no enye aware and you are telling us say register no credible robust and it fits say de bekwa akoto a year 2024 elections. Sabi, this will be our year Bejimifo at a sawo. This will be our year Bejimifo to sawo. Wow, Casano. Sabi, previous, this will be our year Bejimifo to sawo bossman and the Beji Wedi. Picas and Anna Mufri say, Mutichi, Essen will be ye sweet papa. Saranji Sanu ya papa and Clear Castle will be uncle checking it in. It means say, Eros ever register ya was a quality. Admit it in the first place, among for raising concerns. Abba say ya transfer bomokwa ya jatum e from so ne bae. Na from so bae no. Electoral commission no, o ma identify sa errors ni nyina. Na dey to mo central for ni say hia momoa. Na sesi ameka say de ye corrections na ye de register na ma ye political parties no. Ne mom register you be hand over to political parties after sa exhibition exercise ya yi e be ye register mfumsu bi anya dan enihu register na messages ewum no wo say e robust and credible we useless and wo ba say o mane bo amamo wo munyi we ni Jibril mu any computer man Dramahama ani wona abujilo zebra mu wo munyi we ni Dr. Callistus no ne Josibutari bawa Sandogbe bra wo bre ono abujilo zabramu wo munyi sa register weni oh buku ampepa jimi o wajimi buku ampepa jimi o wajimi ana won say eye deliberate si ebe ye bone ba te Ghana ha say the medical can say obi bia wa ya na adwene say wo di jabato wo ma wi mu no say nipa no so obeda say ya dia mana favor one particular party and one particular candidate that nipa no agenda and that agenda will never live to see the light of the day. Ghana will not die and Ghana will not burn. The 6th of March 1957 ya Ghana nya e fa ahondie no enei wo mo nama o ma ye fitaa ni hu within 3 weeks, I'm not here to mention names. That's the will of change, the will of the people. Ghanaians are, yearning for change. So you can't change anything ya Yakupon atwe ewo soro. You can organize press conference upon press conference, useless one. You can decide to say whatever that you want to say. But Kenyans are discerning. On the election day, we be kodru na ni din anymore asembesi. Sa asam no ene empese besie. So my way, your mind ba ko pe. Yasumdwe eye very very paramount. Asumdwe yantono wa Central Market Kumase, asumdwe yantono Kejetia Market, asumdwe yantono Malata Market, and asumdwe yantono wa Makola and Akanishi Market. On my way be biase wo my way. Those in the helm of affairs. Sabe kwasa samu kwa no mukachira Ghana for. And this year way, we an ESC hospital si che will be a hospital so way. Naponam no kan kwasa asem. NDCC hospitals, NDC hospitals in a way. Which hospital when they see ye? Napo yari wunya COVID in Addo to he. UGMs na ya una na see ye. Maritime hospital na opa pon see ye. Say what hospital na wa Asante region ya una na see ye. Military hospital ya wa ya afari no ya una na kan so na see ye. Papa government hospital ya wo see na see ye. Maritime hospital wona na ne see ye. Dodo wa government hospital wona na ne see ye. Mo kan kwase asama, mo nkyam achievement na mo nya jimi sam na mo koja platform so a na mo di John Mahama tam na mo to ayempia Mugabe betra ya say Mugabe ne sam na no hye na pot nam no ka jimi sam. Na pot nam no ka jimi sam a kire NDC. And who is Napo? One nam no ka jimi sam a kire NDC. Yes ye nya no ka jimi sam sa anko. They say we say we have 3 months to go. We have 3 months to finish the job. We have 3 months to take over this country. We have 3 months to make sure say Ghanaians the suffering. Yeah, Ghana for communo. We have 3 months. Yeah, we have 3 months. Say yeah, the change Abama Ghana for. We have 3 months. Yeah, the 24-hour economy. Baba. We have 3 months to go. Say COVID levy, useless levy. Everybody am for. The will of the people. Nobody. No bigger can change it. Message you so ya bear man. One year mom make sure say obese o my way. Obeda. And na koko. Ja me do makonya ma ontie. Omo sha Ghana for bufu. Omo sha Ghana for bufu. Me do koko lebu sesi a. Yes, will be a resource or useless resource or manager or colleague. They should bring it on. Bring it on. Useless managers at the Kolebu Teaching Hospital. Ye nipa ewo a man for acquire surgery to me. Useless ones managing the first of this country. Bigger for. Some prevent Akando. Na Akando eba Kolebu was wabaye especially ewo a year left anya juma. Now I say kwa mamu notice or notify mo useless ones. Or notify one na papa. No so obaya dey. Mutuana bosome so ya de taxpayer so ne tua moka no. Munni munyansa say ade maintenance ade hu hia. Akando watch say we bema. Awasi ya satete so kwakwa chia sabe ajimi forway. Awasi ya tete so kwakwa chia sabe ajimi forway. No mu say oh my Ghana ye mini umi no nyina dia. Few family bi anya say oh my way o mo my. We have 3 months to go. We have 3 months to take over this country. That's why Bema. That's why Bema. Why Bema. Sir, Obama will be Unqua Afrino. No, be a baby president to send the panel, Mr. Obeda.
That's right. So, we in summer at me Akuffo, what you say, we in summer at me Akuffo, and Debiaeka, and easy, you Kruma say hi bejo, and easy. Mugabe Yankupon show. Oh my Ghana, your team media, you will make sure this country will look very, very lucrative. This country will be very appetizing. This country will be lovely because you need oh my beer, baby. Ghana bakupe enewo, and you will make sure here will be peaceful. What you say? And yet election, election yako. We have after this 4th Republic, and your co-elections not more than 10 or I think so. What you say? A co-election, you could be 1993 yɛkɔɔbi 1992, yɛkɔɔbi 1994, yɛkɔɔbi 2000, yɛkɔɔbi 2004, yɛkɔɔbi 2008, yɛkɔɔbi 2012, yɛkɔɔbi 2016, ɛna 2020 nso yɛtumi ɛkɔɔbie, ɛna ɛnɛ nso yɛsan abɛkɔɔbie. Nti no, this is not the first and this is not the last election Ghana yɛkɔ. Nti no, ma bibia ɛna Njemensa ɔno nko abɛtena so yi ɛna yɛhu sɛ saa nneɛma yi ɛsisi since 2020 ɔhyɛ ase sɛ organize the election ɛna for the first time ɔno nko a ɛtumi declare results 3 consecutive times. Abra yɛ maame Charlotte Osei bra wɔde ɛyɛ Nana Addo Akufo Addo ba yɛwura President Akufo Addo declare no as a president no, she declared one resource. What you say? Only one resource. One for any other resource bianca who build. And the year Akufo Addo president Electoral Electoral Commission on website in Addo, but Jemensa the record. HSA, Mami way she is the only electoral commissioner with me. I declared 3 resource consecutively. What you say? Or the Weber, no papa, no the Weber, no papa, and we are. Which means she is frustrated and she is influenced by some people who the onion. Until this time around, Ghanaians are not going to tolerate that. We are not going to we are not going to tolerate that. Yes, so yɛnhwɛ ɛmma saa kind of resource no ɛnsan ɛmma bio san sɛ Ghanafoɔ yɛni ate Ghanafoɔ yɛni abere. We need change, we need change, we need change, we need change, we need change. Change must come. What you say? I was say change eba because the cost one and was she Ghana hano. Enti yɛnyina yɛbisa could it be say Asie Dunketia, the chairman of the MTC amayuko no ɔno ne nkasa yɛ a ɔkae for the peace council the peace part sɛ ɔmo nsani agye sɛ ɔmo meeti the criteria bi te sɛ Techiman South and other places na nkɔfoɔ ɔmo ho ɛkyerɛ ɔmo no nkɔfoɔ ɔhwɛ ɔmo kra because of 2020 elections no. Mibisa sɛ saa nkɔfoɔ wɔ nyinaa so mutu sika mo are they the police that shot them dead no and the so-called soldiers no, are they going to be arrested? This is my question, and I know say Mugabe ebisa saa question, but are they going to be arrested? Omonso ombachiche omogum and I send any BCSC. Let's be free, let's be free and fair. Uma yenya fair because yentimi sika kekemfa momo, and the people will be working freely. The people will be working and eating, drinking, and the same people will be there in 2024. We are not hoping some baby, but anything at all can happen. We are not hoping say that same people will come up again, but anything at all is bound to happen. A bit messy. Say the Akufo Addo can say gay there, any lesbianism there, it is bound to happen in Ghana. No, it when they sorry na see my money game. Akufo Addo neka yoko kan wa jezira em na meka. What you say? Enti sanko for no. What are they? Just say what is the law going to do with them? The laws of this country, no. Are they going to be prosecuted or they are going to work freely? They must be prosecuted. They must be jailed. Senka when until me pay Rollins asem no. Senka Rollins and Kamkofo omututu kumwanke hwema hu say innocent souls. These people are going to get instant justice at that period. It is a the AC Brana former President Trump wako one of the states in the America or a campaigner one I don't know armed guy be etimi issue two no I reach that Trump the ear and affected a catchy injury. No? You see, the guy was shot dead at the instant. But Ghana and Kabunze near Cavano. Na ye didn't police station at the channel, but guy no obey increase in weight. Because gaining weight, crowd the fine. People will applaud him for doing such a dirty act, so doing such a stupid thing. Excuse my language. But America, the states, they don't tolerate that. Immediately, and say, no, this must not be done here. Yes, sir. It's a honor no more gene crafting. Into her Ghana, ye cases be braye woody, ya quachomo, rare-handed, or muse uncle they are the prime suspects, or mono mano. We still cover them, we still sell them. Yet your more court, yet your moba. For example, Kupim will be a Bono East, Bono region, yes, so many important baby. Don't say, Aquabiti Miko to 20 petty at the shed regime, and assembly, we don't know how it is faring. All the way from 2021, and as I say, we see here, 2021 up to now, the case, we have adjourned the case, we have do that, we have postponed, we have, you see, a lot of fallacies are in our judicial system. Corruption is really, really working over there. People don't just understand us. I didn't mean that. But what I'm trying to say is based on Announce number 12 and Nema or the buy. Announce number 12 expose judges or Mojim Ponchin in Yemano. Let me tell you, those judges, some of them are still there because they did not get all of them. They are still there doing the bribe. And we know the genuine ones are there working harder, working genuinely. But those with the I don't know, the protocol ones or more because of BT or Mokoshe, they are still working for their party, they are still working for the interest of their party. So they don't have time for a fair judgment. And it could be say a election tia or more releases as Sikana now 270,000 Ghana cedis, a election in tia. Into more releases says can a diamond microphone now. I am asking, could it be that? Let's be serious as a country. Let's be serious as a nation. As I see way back in 2020, and Senamuga became a macrona minister court. I did not know say court. So yes, I see carrying on one as a court or that's a muntia mom. I did not know say such a case is in court. Okay, the Becca Sebia and Kasami, Omokan saying injunction, court contempt in Kachi now. But Ghana, no, I just say, Ope at the Ope be BF politician who Kenya do election year, won't make his suggestion, bones or America tente, and see, I'm a tea baby, say politician be Kochenko for being Kunda, school furniture, desk. Now, Moko Muso Mumpem Kunjano or Mope network in a Mubun Kunjano. Bay 2 weeks achievement one and see ya and do ya metise that ampido. Wakon Mako deliver network in Edia Momo. So this is the right time. I was a Ghana, your politicians, we must let them know. Say yes, you will control over you. And for that matter, Omo the ban what you more. You who say yes, say can you election and can you people are not going to respond to our grievances. If not elections, by now we would call you for so many times. You will not mind. You will never mind us. And this is the right time for we to call for implement policies, call for infrastructures to our constituency. A member of parliament about constituency no nyanya or solicit for vote. A catcher is hey massa. Who can wait today? Have you for food? Unyanya yako na be my oba no was bekasa. And I think that they will learn sense. I think that they are going to work hard when they are elected. And this is what is going on. Yankopon Isha Median Mega. Mr. Papa, now I like you, Medi, now I say, now for any be ashe. Some no and no chawadin el conversation. Remember me for our United States in the York. Yankopon Isha Mamma, Samson Mamma Roya be a UK. Yankopon Isha be beyond swap with your mega TV. I prepare tea. Dear, the Bahan Yankopon. Inshira, see the piano, you are with us, and about 90% of our viewers, research actually say munya subscribe ye me pa wache o misre mo mega me said me say bo modina subscribe to your platform say be ya and send the babontia also if not anything else you will be updated on Ghana's politics what you see na wo hu dia also beto aba e dia ma no makra bye bye.